Happy Valentine's Day! But yeah. Ain't she cute? She's like, give me my snacks. I'm not here for Valentine's, I'm here for snacks. We must wear our apron. It's necessary for cooking, especially when wearing white. Now this is a real cooking stream.
I'm Julia Child. Let's go into the kitchen and we're going to make the best chocolate cake you ever put in your mouth today on the French Chef. Whenever you're going to make a cake, and particularly a chocolate cake, one thing that you must be sure to do is to read the recipe first. Because if you don't, you might find that in the midst of the batter, you've got to rush out to the super.
Is she calling me out? I didn't even watch this video. Oh no, what is she? She's calling me out right from the beginning.
One thing that you must be sure to do is to read the recipe first.
No, Julia,
because if you don't, you might find that in the midst of the batter, you've got to rush out to the supermarket and get something, and that will never do. And so,
fake it.
When you read your recipe, you want to assemble all of your ingredients first, and then you can whip right through the cake very quickly.
Bake 350. It's like it was baked for Julia. It's already on 350. Shh, stop. All right. Let's keep going. I'm probably preheating it like 4 hours too early, but it'll be ready for us.
Butter the pan first, and this means just take a little bit of butter in your fingers and go all over the pan, the bottom and the sides, and then put a little bit of flour in, and this is all so that the cake won't stick to the pan.
That's a lot of flour.
Just about.
This seems like a lot of butter. I think it's butter. This is gonna taste really good.
Well, anyway, in this recipe, we want to melt the chocolate in a liquid. We need 2 tablespoons of liquid, and you could use water, but the French practically never use water for anything unless they have to. Or you could use strong coffee. In that case, it would be 1 tablespoon of instant coffee melted or dissolved in 2 tablespoons of boiling water. But we're going to use rum, dark Jamaican rum. And we want 2 tablespoons of that, and it goes into a little pan, and 1 cupful is 1 tablespoon.
Baking is more of an art than a science anyway. I agree. I feel like there's ways that you can kind of just, just do whatever you want. It still turns out, usually, for the most part. It smells awful. Oh gosh, they smell the same. Cheers! Happy Valentine's Day! Cheers! That's not good. So I think this will be good enough for the chocolate. I think that'll be it. We will let this heat up. In the meantime, it's time to make the cake mix, right? I think?
And then we have flour to be measured, and we want 3/4 cup of cake flour. And
3/4 cup of cake flour? I feel like I should write this down.
Be sure when you buy the flour, it says cake flour, and that it's plain flour that doesn't have any baking powder or anything else in it.
Oh gosh, I got all-purpose flour.
Dry measure cups and put them on your wax paper, and then sift the flour in until the cup is overflowing. And we now have to cream some butter and sugar together, and you can do that all by hand, or you can do it in the machine. I'm going to do it in the machine because it's very fast to do.
We don't have a machine! Oh no! We have to do the best we can.
We have here 1 stick or 4 ounces of soft, unsalted or sweet butter.
1 stick butter.
A bit longer, but if you're going to do it by hand, let the butter soften and then just cream it.
Can I put it in the microwave?
And if you're going to beat it by hand and you happen to have butter that's hard that you've just taken out of the refrigerator, you can put it
God, Julia's calling us out over and over again. She told us to read the directions. Now she's telling us that she knows that we didn't take the butter out ahead of time. Is she like here? Is she watching? We have our bowl, and it said we were supposed to get 3/4 flour. 3. So now we put the butter in. She said a whole stick of butter, and we blend it with our fist, and then 3 egg yolks. I'm gonna try this wooden spoon. I hope it works. We have butter and we have flour, and they are 2 separate things right now. Maybe if we add the eggs, it will become more it'll become 1. It just looks like chunky butter in flour. Let's just add the eggs. I think that will solve our problems. What do you think? Does it look good? I think when we add the eggs, it'll look better. She wants the yolk. Okay. This is gross. 1 egg yolk, and we just have to do that 2 more times. This is awful. I don't know if it's supposed to be fluffy, but it's very dry. We have like a chunky mixture. So far, it kind of looks like imitation popcorn. Yeah? Oh my God, it's happening. It's warming up. We just had to put some muscle into it. Look, it's different. It's already different.
The thing is that you have to get the egg whites sort of mixed up and begin to foam slightly before you really do go into your heavy beating.
I don't have a whisk. Wait, chat. I don't have a whisk, but I have this. My husband has this thing for frothing milk. Would this work?
And then as soon as you put them in your rubber spatula, you see it, they hold in the spatula.
That's nice.
Like that, and they make this little
We're not
twig.
gonna get there.
Then they're done.
Yeah. Okay. This is like a whisk. Really tiny whisk, right? We've got this. I don't think it's working. It's like a foam. Look, it's frothed. It's so frothed. Can you believe it?
And then we're ready to add the final ingredients, the chocolate and so forth. And this is supposed to be tepid so that you don't scramble your egg yolks in there.
What's tepid? Okay, so we're gonna put this chocolate in that thing, and then some almond extract and more flour. This is crazy. And here. Alright, and I think it's about time we add some more flour. This is going great! 1, 2, 3. Look at this consistency we got. There we go. It looks like ice cream. It is not ice cream.
But want you to make
Hers is
see
so
that
soft.
this batter at this point, because you've been very careful about melting your chocolate, the chocolate isn't stiff, it's been nice and soft, so the batter
Bro,
is
it's
quite
not
soft.
the same.
And so now we're
Oh,
ready
Jesus.
to fold the egg whites in.
Okay.
And this, as you notice, this cake has absolutely no baking powder or anything else in it. All the puffing and the lightness of the cake is due to the egg whites that have been perfectly beaten so that they're velvety. They're shiny. They're not
It's
dry.
gonna be fine.
Now,
This
if
is
your
gross looking.
egg whites, you've beaten them so that they're too stiff and lumpy, sometimes you can't thoroughly fold them in. But in that case, do not overfold. And then bake it immediately. And this goes into a 350-degree oven, and the rack is in the middle.
Okay, 25 minutes, she says. Okay. Yeah, it's probably gonna be brownie, isn't it? Alright. She like took it and she was able to like, no, we can't do that. I can't even get it to the sides. It's practically still dough. This might not turn out. Usually everything turns out, but this has potential to not turn out. It's like a dough. It's like a solid. Look at that. It doesn't move. Nothing happens. It's so thick. Super thick. Okay, let's put this in. This has been ready for 2 hours. Timer. Timer. Let's check it at 20, yeah? You're so heavy. Oh, you're so cute. Him. Say hi. Chat, say hi to him. Hi. Oh, she's so cute.
If you've properly buttered and floured the pan, it should come out nice. I think there.
There we go.
That's come out. This has to cool off for about 2 hours.
2 hours?
This one has cooled off, and it looks quite.
2 hours.
Looks quite.
We're not waiting that long.
Quite crummy, but even a queen looks like anybody else until she gets her crown on. And this was just the same chocolate that we did at the beginning. 2/3 cup of chocolate bits and 2 tablespoons of rum. And then this is a very simple icing. You beat in unsoftened, unsalted butter. I'll just
We
do a
have
very
little almonds for
simple
decorating.
decoration of just whole blanched almonds. It's awfully good for dessert. You see there it has that little moist look in it, and it certainly would do wonders for a committee meeting. In fact,
A committee meeting?
I think it's the best cake you've ever tasted. And that's all for today on The French Chef. This is Julia Child. Bon appetit.
It looks the same. Oh, it's so thick. The knife is clean. Do you think it's done? I have no idea. Hopefully just... This thing is... I failed. It's like... It is so stiff. It's like... Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. That was easy. Oh my god, it's like a hockey puck. It's so, you could fling this like a frisbee. It's like a disc. It is. Oh my god, it is. You might be able to knock someone out with this. Now there's nothing wrong with this icing, well, that's for sure. Just chocolate, butter, and a little rum. Though it's quite wet, I'm noticing. You know, it might not have turned out perfectly, but the amount that she called for everything is pretty dang spot on. She decorated it like this, yeah? So she put little almonds like that. And she kind of put some around the side. Chat, what do you think? What do you think? Potentially, this is way harder than, what was it? Beef Wellington. Potentially. But we don't know for certain until we try a piece, right? You guys want to see what it looks like when we cut it though? Because that's important, isn't it? That's really important. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Take a cut. Oh my god, I can't even see where I cut. The icing just disappears the cut. Alright. There we go. Even the tool we used to cut the cake. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. Ooh. Ah, hey, that looks like a sexy cut of cake. That's nice looking. That's pretty good. Look at that. Hey, that actually looks picturesque. I got a picture of that. Look at that. Look at this inside. Look at that. Look at that drip. It looks good. It looks kind of good. Can't wait to hear how it tastes. Take a look at this. Look at that. Get a good look at it. Look, it's like a straight sponge. It's so dry. Oh my god. It's like a sponge. But it looks all right. Looks all right. You've seen worse? There we go. Time to try. And it has rum in it too. The anticipation's killing. Okay, here we go. Bon appetit. Happy Valentine's Day. The icing is like sour. I can like really taste the rum, and I really don't like it. The rum tastes like really bad. It's too strong, if you can believe it. It's just a shot. It's one shot. It's like, I think it's all the rum. Like, I think if... Okay, I'm gonna remove the icing and try the cake. I'm gonna see if the cake's sour too, or if it's just... The cake has rum in it as well, but it, you know, got marginally baked. Let's try some without any icing on it. It's about as good as I can get. Okay, let's try to see if it's It's the icing. It's the icing. It's the icing. The cake is fine. It's kind of flavorless. It's more of like, You know, if you really want like really gooey, chocolatey, chewy brownies, this is the exact opposite. It tastes like a brownie that's the exact opposite. It's really dry. It feels like when you eat one of those really dry turkeys at Thanksgiving. Do we try to scrape it off? Should we try to salvage this? Should we try to make one more batch of icing without the rum? And try to scrape this off and okay, this is normal. And we're gonna try to remove the rum from the equation. The hockey puck returns. Okay, just chocolate. Just chocolate and like a dash of water. What we should have done in the first place. This is all in hopes of saving our hockey puck. Let's get all this icing on here. Let's go. It's not even icing, it's just chocolate. That's all it is, it's just chocolate. Alright, trying to spread this onto the sides with the biggest spoon I could possibly have decided to use. Let's add some beautiful strawberries. It's gonna taste great. Let's get another piece, yeah? What I wanna do here. Here we go. Lift it up, take a look. Ooh, ah, beauty. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. It's time for the taste test. I'm gonna get a big bite. Make it count. It's so dry. It's really dry. And then the chocolate is like really thick. And there's still a hint of rum. That's kind of hard to eat. But it doesn't taste as bad. It's not sour anymore. It's not sour. So we fixed some things. We did it, Rousey. We did it. It's so dense, so thick, so dry. What part made it dry? What is the step that made it dry? Does anyone know? We got any chefs in the house? Thanks for hanging out while we made this cake. This interesting cake. It was fun. It was fun. We've learned some things. Julia's recipes are no joke. We'll keep that in mind for next time. Yeah? Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Happy Valentine's Day. See you later. Bye-bye.